Okay, so I messed up real bad. Real bad. Okay. Let me turn this down. Some like to run muddy, some like them. Listen to Granger. So today's video is sponsored by Kove. They sent the girls an awesome little speaker. Let me show you this real quick. We got this for the girls so they can actually, when they're playing basketball outside, jump on a trampoline, whatever they're doing, they love to listen to music. And I thought this would be a great little thing for them to do. What's awesome about this too, it's Bluetooth capable. You can use your phone, computer, laptop, tablet, anything that has Bluetooth that you can stream from it to the speaker itself. This is compatible with it. And it actually breaks into two different separate parts. So if one kid wanted to go jump on a trampoline and the other one wanted to go over there by the basketball court, they could do both with the same speaker. How awesome is that? It's actually water resistant too. So if we have it here in the house and if we don't have the roof on yet and a little bit of water gets on it, it's not going to affect this whatsoever. Now I wouldn't go be dumping it in a 5-gallon bucket or anything like that, but water resistant is what it's rated for. So this will be awesome whenever we're working out here in the house. You guys see it already echoes in here. We're going to have a surround sound in the new house. We're going to be using this quite a bit if I can get it away from the girls. Let's turn some Granger back on and I'll show you just one more time just how loud this thing is. Squeaky clean, sun rolling swollen on some dirty 35. That's actually the music video that we were in when we went to Yee Yee Day last year. So big thank you to Kove for sponsoring today's video. If you guys get a chance, go check out the links, use the discount code, and get a big savings on this if it's something you're interested in. So you can tell what we're doing today. We're going to be trying to attempt to hook up the plumbing, the septic line to our septic tank over there. And you can see I already started digging just a little bit. I want to see how easy it was going to dig right here, and it's not too bad really. So hopefully it goes smooth the whole way. So that's what we're going to be doing, is digging all the way down over here. And I'm going to have to, I should have got some spray paint and maybe like spray painted me a line right here so I could just follow my line right to that, so I wouldn't have any issues. But I think we'll be okay. I can always dig it a little wider than need be, but we need to come over here and we'll dig all this out too. We'll get all this dig out. I actually might go ahead and work on this. I don't know, we'll see. I might work on this spot first, dig it all out, so I can find the actual inlet, which is pretty much right in line with that. But that's what we're going to be doing today, at least getting this dug. And if we get enough time after we dig all this, which we probably should, I want to attempt to start digging the water line coming up to the house. We're not going to be hooking that up today by any means, but maybe at least get it dug today and then kind of just go from there. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. It helps us out a ton when you guys subscribe, like, and share, and do all that stuff. We appreciate you guys. So let's get busy on this, and I'll bring you guys along, and we'll do this together. Okay, so I'm running into a slight of an issue that I wasn't expecting. So I started digging this out, and my connector came off, which is fine, but then water started backfilling the hole. So the septic is full of water. All the other stuff will be at the bottom, and then there'll be water up top, and that's what kind of goes out into your leach lines. But it's backfilling full of water. So now we got issue with all this water coming back in here. So I'm going to continue to dig this ditch, and it's just gonna get full of water, but we have to deal with it. Have to figure something out, get my muck boots on, something. Get in there and get dirty. Let me show you. So this one right here goes over there, and it's actually filled up with rainwater because I didn't have a cap on either one of those. So that's why I think it's completely full of water right there up until the level. Well, it started coming out right here whenever I moved that pipe, and you can see all the water just drained up in here. So I'm going to continue to dig this out, and I don't know yet, I may dig this over here more just for somewhere for that water to go, and then I could fill it back in with my Bobcat later. But right now I need to just get the ditch dug all the way from there to there, and then we'll see where the water level's at from there, because it can only go, the water level can only go so much because the top of the outlet inlet's right over there. So once it gets below that level, we're not gonna have any more water coming in here. Yeah, and it's not the cleanest water, obviously. It's a septic tank, but something we got to deal with. So I guess let's continue to dig here, and I'll show you guys that. What are you doing? No. She loves the water. What about sewer water? Oh my gosh. Crazy. Okay, I actually started on this other trench. We got the other one done for the most part, and I went ahead and started on this water line ditch. From what I have found out now, all the water that's in that other ditch from the septic, it's not all just from the septic. Check this out. This is groundwater. I started digging this up, and the groundwater just started seeping in there, and it's all the way down the ditch. This is what I got done so far. We're on the back side of the trailer here. I'm going to tie into this one. I got to come back and dig around all that and get it up. But you can see, let me walk on this other side. Look at that. All through here. So we're coming around the dog pen here, and you can see our path going in between these trees. And we're going to take the water line up through here. These are smaller trees. I haven't hit any big root system yet. I don't think we'll ever have an issue with the roots going into the water line or anything like that. And if you ever do, you just dig it up and fix it. But we're going to go right through here, come through here, and then meet up over there at the front of the house, somewhere over there where I got that water line coming out, and I'll show you guys that once we get up there. I'm hoping I got enough black pipe left over from the mother water line. I think I do. We'll just have to wait and see. If not, I'll have to go buy another 500 feet because they only sell it in 500 feet rolls. But it comes in handy because this won't be the last of the water line. Once we get our pins set up for the goats and sheep, whatever we decide to get out here, all the animals that we're going to eventually have on the homestead, I'll be running multiple water lines throughout the property. I have no idea where yet. If I did, I'd be nice to be able to throw some tees up here and run some other lines, but right now we're just focused on the house. And if you guys didn't catch the last video, I'm going to go ahead and run the water lines to the house. Not necessarily run water into the house because we still got a few weeks left of really cold weather. So I don't want anything freezing inside there yet. But since I got this little track hoe, I want to dig the ditch here because I'm going to connect the sewer pipe like I showed earlier in the video from the house to the septic. You might as well get it all done while I got the rental and save some money that way. So that's why we're doing that. Normally you probably wouldn't hook the water line up yet, but we're doing things a little bit in different order, you might say, just to fit our personal needs. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna set this up and finish digging this. Okay, so I messed up real bad. If you guys seen the last clip, you would see me pulling my main water line out from underneath my slab, and that's not good. So I pulled a good 2 foot out from inside there. I cannot see the PEX pipe anywhere at all. I got in a hurry trying to get this done because I had to go to an archery shoot to watch the girls, and I came down here with my shovel, seeing if I could feel it, see it, couldn't see it, so I'm gonna get one more scoop. That one more scoop, before I knew it, I already pulled it 2 foot. It's that one more scoop that always gets you, bites you in the butt. So it's getting dark on me now. I need to clean the excavator off, the little track hoe off. I got all my lines dug, all my ditches dug, and I'm gonna have to mess with this tomorrow. I have several options to fix this. First one obviously is trying to push it back up in there. Right now I can't. I just don't want to mess with it right now. It's got me a little frustrated, you might say, but things happen. Promise you, I'm not the first one to ever pull it out. Good thing I had it in a sleeve though, because in theory I should be able to push it back up in there and we're good. And the second option would be actually that sleeve is actually water pipe. It's actually water line. So I could either pull this all out if I can't get it up in there and replace it with maybe a 1/2 inch, because that's 3/4 inch right there line, 1/2 inch going into the house. I know that's not ideal, or worst case scenario, or it might be the best case if I can't get it pushed up, is use that 1 inch line that's already running into the house and convert it over to 3/4 into all that. But we got options. But yeah, I think I'm gonna close this video on that note. Stay tuned to see what happens if I can get the water line pushed back up into the house. I'm thinking about getting some Dawn dish soap and squirting it down in there, let it set overnight, let it work its way down in there, and then maybe I'll lubricate it so I can push it up there pretty easy. Oh, it's always something. That was a simple mistake that could have been avoided. I was just trying to get as much done as I could in the short amount of time that I had, and Thought I was paying attention, but I wasn't, I guess, because it popped out. And I was like, oh no, I got the water line. Hopefully I could see it inside the house still, and I can't. I went in there to see if I could see at least a little bit where I could pull it back up. I can't see it. Check this out. So initially, when we first started the video, all this water, there was water coming out of the septic. Well, this is all groundwater. Most of it, not all of it. A lot of it's groundwater, and it's all in the ditch over there. And I'll show you guys in the next video. So we'll let this sit overnight, and we'll see how much water is still sitting in the ditches. I'm actually going to go get a sump pump, probably in a little while, and I'm going to pump that hole out. Maybe pump a little bit out of the septic so I can get in there and put my pieces in there that I need to. And kind of go from there, but there ain't no way I'm going to be able to work in 1.5 feet, 2 foot of water. I don't want to anyway. So a sump pump is probably going to be in the near future. So stay tuned for the next video to see what I come up with that water pipe. If you guys got any suggestions, let me some comments down below. I was even thinking about maybe plugging it with the brass end and then getting a hammer or something and trying to hammer it back up into the line somehow. I don't know. We'll see. But if you're thinking of me, let me know. Give me some comments down below. Send me some emails. Keeping it Dutch if you got any ideas. If you've ever done this or seen this happen, give me some ideas.